Hercules, the son of Jupiter, was a demigod because although he was the son of a god, he had human origins. His purpose on earth was to be the right hand of the gods and the protector of men. Kloppy, on the other hand, was a little centaur, the son of Krinos, king of the city of centaurs. He was a great friend of Hercules and got on very well with him.
This Kloppy sounds like a nice sort of centaur.
Come on, Pan, get on with the story.
King Krinos had entrusted Hercules with Kloppy to teach him about everything there is to know about the world before the great day of his emancipation.
Excuse me, Pam, but what does emancipation mean?
Yeah, that's a new word for me too.
I suppose it really means growing up or getting bigger. And when that happens among the centaurs, it's a cause for great civil and religious celebration. So Hercules was hurrying back to the king's palace in the city of centaurs with little Kloppy, where, as you can imagine, his father was waiting for him anxiously. Hercules was confident that the little centaur had lived through enough adventures and had done quite enough to have gained the necessary experience. It was impossible for him to know that the most dramatic adventure in Kloppy's short life was only just about to start happening, and it is exactly this that I want to tell you all about, my young inquisitive listeners. So pin back your ears and listen very carefully.
Come on, Kloppy, get those legs moving. How come you're always lagging so far behind?
That's easy for you because you're Hercules, but I'm nowhere near as strong as you are, my dear friend. You're a demigod, but I'm just little me. And we've been walking so much that my hooves are killing me, I can assure you.
Save your breath and see if you can gallop. Once we get to the palace, your father, the king, will make sure you can relax all you want to.
I just hope I don't die from exhaustion first. I'm through.
What are you complaining about? I mean, I've just got 2 legs while you've got 4. You've got an advantage over me, and I'm still ahead.
Exactly. Having 2 legs means that you're only half as tired as me. With my 4 legs, I have every reason to be twice as tired as you.
Kloppy, good news for you. Look, there's a city down there.
But that's not the city of centaurs, it's some other place.
Sure, but it's a very important city, you know. It's the capital of the kingdom of Aetolia.
Why, it's all the same to me. Let's stop here so I can sleep for at least 2 days straight. I'm so tired that I can hardly stand up.
Yes, I know the day will come, and with it, garden flowers I'll be covered up. Only then my poor heart will be happy again, and I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting, sweetly waiting for him, and the love will come, yes, will come.
Listen, Kloppy. What a wonderful voice that girl has.
You're right. Who could it be?
Will bring me away. He will take my hand, and afar will be
Wait for me here. I'm very curious. I've just got to see who that voice belongs to.
Because Kombat began a story of love will be born.
What a sweet, charming, wonderful creature.
Yes, I know a fine day will come with your heart sparkling wine. To me here will be only then, my sweetheart. Happy will be and a story of love will be born.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo, Deianira. You're simply wonderful. My Rosebud, my darling Rosebud, you realize that very soon you are to be my bride. Here.
Forget it, Ankyleo, because I will never ever marry you.
You never lose an opportunity to remind me that you can't stand the sight of me, do you, my darling Deianira? But my dear child, the fact is that your father has promised you to me, and so just remember that you will be mine and no one else's. You may as well just accept it, because there is nothing you can do about it. Ha! Shh. Try calm yourself. Don't worry, sweet Deianira. I'll help you.
But you, who are you? And what's more, how on earth do you know my name?
Well, my name is Hercules. I must admit that I came into your garden because I was fascinated by your delightful voice. And then when I saw you, I was enchanted by your incredible beauty. And that's how I came to overhear when you were talking with Ankyleo. You must do everything you can to make sure that I speak to your father, the king, about this matter so that we can resolve it in the best way.
The situation was certainly not a happy one. When the king still trusted Ankyleo, he made a big mistake by promising, without thinking about the consequences, that this wicked magician could marry his daughter Deianira. He did this despite the fact that the poor princess felt absolutely no affection for the wretched man, let alone have any love at all for him. The moment Deianira saw Hercules for the first time in the garden, she realized that her young romantic heart had skipped a beat, and her pulse had quickened noticeably. In Hercules, she had finally discovered love and was in no doubt that she had finally met the man of her dreams. But what could she possibly do? Fortunately, something was to happen which would profoundly change the course of events. If you have a little patience, I'll recount every last detail as it happened. I know you won't regret it.
Your fame and your reputation have preceded you, dear Hercules, and crossed the borders of my own kingdom. And now here you are, and you couldn't have chosen a better time. In fact, I think maybe it was the gods who guided you here, eh?
Your words are a great honor to me, for which I thank you.
The fact is that unfortunately my people are in great danger, and you might be the only person who can save us.
Very interesting.
Excuse me for interrupting, Your Highness, but this man is nothing but a stranger. And we have heard of his exploits only from the words of travelers. Myself, on the other hand.
Do you think me a fool? I'm well aware of your worth and I know what I'm doing. So shut up and stop bothering me with your nonsense. For some time now, Hercules, a ferocious lion, has been roaming the area, devouring everyone he comes across. No one's safe and we can't live in peace, you see.
Aren't you telling me that not even your soldiers or archers who have been given permission to hunt him can kill him?
I'm afraid this lion has such a tough hide that not even a sword or spear can pierce it, but I feel certain that you will be able to settle the problem once and for all.
But no, Your Highness, believe me when I tell you that there is no need to disturb Hercules with this matter. The unfortunate fact is that this lion has not had the misfortune to come face to face with me. Because if I had him in front of me, I am sure I would be able to strike him dead instantly with my potent magical arts, which everyone knows about.
Oh, really? It seems to me that every time you've used your magic, you have indeed been great, but only in your overblown opinion of yourself, and that does you no honor at all, my friend.
Aha, now I understand what kind of wizard you are. A simple conjurer who tricks people by feigning to have some supernatural powers given by the gods.
Beware of insulting me, my dear Hercules, because I am capable of great things, great and wonderful things, things you can't even imagine, my dear Hercules.
Oh, do be quiet. And listen to me. Hercules is the man for us, I say.
I would never allow myself in 100 years to contradict you, Your Highness, but this man's insolence has offended me deeply. and so I thought it necessary to underline the fact.
What's going on?
Dear
Help me. Please help me, please.
Don't move, dear Nera. Stay right where you are.
Quickly! You must do something.
Leave everything to me. Look into my eyes and listen well, you furry feline. You are nothing more than a big, hairy kitten. Look at me and then depart hence.
Careful, Hercules. Oh, Hercules, my hero.
Hercules, you have saved my daughter's life and my own too, and you have freed my people from this terrible curse. Thank you. Now, Hercules, tell me what you want, and I can assure you it will be yours.
My dear king, as you know my reputation, you must also know that I never normally ask for payment for my endeavors. However, in this case, I will make an exception, and as recompense, I ask for the most beautiful flower from your royal gardens.
But of course, you can choose whichever flower you wish.
But I've already chosen, sire. Here is the most beautiful flower you have between my arms. I request your daughter's hand in marriage. You see, I cannot live without her because I love her, in fact, more than life itself.
And I grant you your request, especially as the other contender has run off with his tail between his legs.
Good news, sire. His tail's between his legs.
Hercules made an agreement with the king to be married to his beautiful daughter Deianira by Cloppi's father, King Krenos, once they had arrived at the magnificent city of Centaurs. Having witnessed Hercules' bravery and strength, the king had no trouble consenting that Deianira leave with the two friends when they departed once more on their long journey. He even saw them on their way and gave them his blessing. After 2 days of travelling, Hercules, Cloppi and Deianira decided to stop on the edge of a wood near the banks of a quiet lake. They lit a fire to keep out the damp and cold of the approaching night and began chatting away quietly amongst themselves.
Tell me, Hercules, why have you chosen to take such a difficult and rarely used road?
That's because we're running very late, darling Deianira. Our friend Cloppi is expected by his father at the royal palace of the Centaurs for an extremely important ceremony in which he will be the star. It is an event we can't miss.
It's true, and during the ceremony I will finally be declared emancipated.
Perhaps you mean emancipated.
Exactly, that is what I said, wasn't it?
Unfortunately, though, our recent adventure has meant that we are now running late, and we have to make up for all the lost time by taking a few shortcuts and risking these unknown and very treacherous roads in this forest.
Making up for lost cuts. My poor hooves know something about that. I've had enough of these shortcuts. Once I get home, I'm going to have to change my hooves.
Although this place is very beautiful and seems quiet enough, my father says that it's always dangerous to take roads that you don't know very well.
That's true enough. It's very dangerous, especially for my poor hooves. Look at how worn down they are. What am I supposed to do now?
You know perfectly well, Cloppi, that I made a promise to your father, the king, that I would get you home safe and sound for the royal ceremony. So stop complaining and do something useful, such as putting a little more wood on the fire or cooking something to eat. Stop being such a shirker.
How come it's always me who has to go and get the wood? Deianira, you're impartial. Do you honestly think Hercules treats me like the son of a king? I think he treats me no better than a mule. I've had enough.
Oh, come on, Cloppi. I'm sure Hercules likes you a lot, and if he makes you walk and work so much, it's because he wants you to grow up big and strong, so you'll have no need to fear anything.
What on earth was that?
What a strange noise.
It comes from over there. I wonder what it could be.
I don't know. Stay here while I take a look.
Maybe it was some kind of predator.
You know something, Cloppi? I've got a bad feeling. Oh, gods of the Olympus, what on earth is that?
Oh my, I'm scared, but what is it? What's happening now? We're in danger.
The only thing we can do is call quickly for Hercules.
I'm scared. I've never seen anything like it before.
Cloppy, hurry, call Hercules.
Hercules! Hercules! Come quickly! Hercules! Come quick, Deianira, let's run! Hercules!
Have no fear, Deianira, my darling. Stay calm. I'll save you.
Take that, you horrible, slurpy, slimy, overgrown snake!
Careful, Cloppy. You'll get hurt.
Help me, Hercules. This kind of spit has glued me together.
Come and get it, you brute. Come on if you dare confront me. Yeah. Great Father Jupiter, you can see what's happening. What can I do to kill this monster that's regenerating itself?
Listen to me well, my son. You must strike the head in the center.
Please, Father, guide my sword. We did it. Hey, Cloppy, now we've got to start looking for Deianira.
That's easy for you to say. But first of all, dear Hercules, I've got to get out of this super glue.
Hercules freed Cloppy by cleaning him with water from the lake and rolling him in the sand. Then they both got to work and started looking for Deianira, who seemed to have disappeared without a trace.
This is hopeless. We've looked everywhere, but there's no sign of Deianira. She seems to have vanished into thin air. But how? But we saw her fall into the water with our very own eyes.
Perhaps she was carried away by the current. You see down there, where the lake turns into a sort of river. Let's take a look over there. Not a thing. But how can Deianira have disappeared without leaving a trace?
Don't get so discouraged about it, Hercules. Look over there in that inlet. I can see something that looks like a body.
Well, okay. You go there, I'll go over here. But make sure you check everywhere. Got it?
Deianira! I have to help her. Deianira! Ah! Hercules! Hercules! I found Deianira! Hercules, come quick! Come and help me! I can't manage! By Jove, what's happening now? The earth's shaking! Deianira's fainted! What can I do? She's too heavy! I can't move all by myself! Deianira! Deianira! Wake up, please, I beg of you. Everything's shaking and I don't know what to do to help you. Oh, damnation, what a disaster. Oh, Hercules, the earth's splitting in two and there's even smoke coming out. Oh, help me, Hercules, please. Oh, we might just as well be in hell. Deianira, you must wake up. Do as I say, just for once. Help! Help! Mummy, I wish you were here. Suffering centaurs. What on earth does this thing want from me? I know very well who you are. You're Hades from the kingdom of the dead, and you bring death. Oh, well, I really don't know why you took all the trouble to come all the way here. I mean, why should we be honored by this visit, great Hades? I can assure you my friend Deianira is not dead at all. She's just fainted. Oh, Deianira, where are you going? Stop, Deianira! Come back! Don't go with that monster! You managed to take her away from me, but wait till my friend gets here. Hercules! Hercules, come here, quick! It's not over yet, mate. You take advantage of the fact that I'm so small, but we'll come looking for you in hell. You can be sure of that! What do I tell Hercules? That I found Deianira and then lost her again?
Cloppy, thank goodness you're safe. I'm sure you did everything you could, my friend.
Sorry, I couldn't hold her. Hercules, what do we do now?
To be honest, I don't know. But we'll find a solution. I don't give up that easily. We'll find her.
To decide what needed to be done,
It was my
Hercules
fault. I
had
was
to
so
know
afraid that I
exactly what had
wasn't strong
happened,
enough to
and
hold
most
her.
of all,
It all happened
how
so
his
quickly.
beloved
It was like
Deianira
the earth
was.
opened up and then smoke came out. It was horrible. Hercules, now that you know everything, what do you think we should do? Do we give up or keep on looking?
There's no way we're going to give up, dear Cloppy. Even if I have to go to hell and back, I'll find my darling Deianira, you'll see.
But how are we going to get in? The earth just seemed to swallow her up. How are we going to find the way in?
We have to look for the gateway to hell, which is guarded by the dreaded ferocious Cerberus.
Cerberus? And who's that?
It's a ferocious dog with 3 heads that guards the entrance so that dead souls cannot escape and living souls cannot enter. I can assure you, Cloppy, that no one has ever been able to get in, not to mention getting out.
Ha, great. That's encouraging. And as we are both alive, how are we going to get in? By throwing 3 bones in for each head and hope he appreciates the present?
Ah, don't be so foolish. We'll come up with something better than that. In the meantime, let's start looking around here for the entrance. I know that the gateway is marked by a skull-shaped cavern. At least we've got that to go by. And then once we're in, we can think about getting back out.
Oh, poor Deianira, how terrible.
But was Hercules finally able to find the gateway to hell and save the beautiful princess?
He certainly did find the entrance, because he worked out it couldn't be very far away from where Hades had appeared before. Sure, it took a while, but towards dawn, Hercules and Cloppy finally found the rock entrance shaped like a skull, and then they started to try and find the way into the cave.
Here we are. This must be what we're looking for right here. Do you see it?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go in.
No, you wait here. This isn't a job for centaurs. If I don't return, you must alert Deianira's father about what happened, and then you'll have to get back to Centaur City on your own. Now I have to confront Cerberus, and it's going to be no easy task. Got it?
Yes.
Bye, my friend.
May the gods be with you.
But this is strange. Where's Cerberus? He should be around here somewhere. I have to stay alert because he could be lying in wait around here, ready to jump out on me when my back is turned on him. There's not a trace of Cerberus. What a piece of luck. What's this? That must be the river Styx, and that figure in the boat must be Charon. I have to reach the other side of the river, or there's no hope.
You are a living soul. What are you doing here in the kingdom of the dead?
I will pay you your money, Charon, but you shall take me to the other side of the river because I want to speak with the great Hades, and no one can stop me.
That is your business, stranger. But if you think Hades will welcome you, you are very much mistaken. Anyway, get on the boat.
How dare you desecrate these shores? The kingdom of hell, my kingdom. No one alive has ever entered.
I am not the profane one, Hades, but rather it is you. I have come here because the laws of hell have been broken and you've taken Deianira.
What laws? What laws are you talking about?
You know very well what I'm talking about, Hades. You kidnapped Deianira, my future bride, for no reason. Because she was not dead, I'm here to take her back.
Oh, Hercules, help me. Please take me away from this terrible place.
My Deianira, don't be afraid. I've come to take you away with me right now.
As you can see, Hercules, your bride is safe and will be returned to you if you can do me a small favor that for you will be simple.
Me do a favor for you, Hades, the great master of all fiery hell?
Right. It is for this reason that I kidnapped Deianira. Someone has stolen Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guards the entrance to the kingdom of the dead. Now the entrance is left unguarded, and anyone can leave or enter as they like.
What's that got to do with me?
It has everything to do with you, because only a mortal soul with the powers of a demigod can free Cerberus from whoever took him. Do you understand me?
Excuse me, but I thought Cerberus was immensely strong and that no chain could ever hold him, so why can't he escape by himself? Who would be interested in keeping such a dangerous animal, the property of the great Hades?
That's the whole point. You remember that miserable magician Ankaleo. He is worthless, but he is in league with a much more powerful wizard. His master has exceptional powers and was able to hypnotize Cerberus. It was only then that he was able to take him away from here. Now you know it all.
But why would he want to steal Cerberus? To what end?
There are two reasons. On the one hand, a servile Cerberus confers him incredible power. In this way, he has been able to increase his prestige, and there is a real possibility that one day he will become even more powerful than me. Can you imagine how foolish it makes me look when suffering souls can escape from hell at any time? And it would be even worse if living souls started wandering in and out of the kingdom of hell like a group of tourists. I wouldn't be able to stand it.
Well, I can see your point very well, great Hades. Do you have any idea where they might have taken him?
They are using him as a guard dog at their hovel of a laboratory in the old tower on the other side of Hydra's lake. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I do, Hades. If you return Deianira to me, I will give you my word of honor that I will do everything in my power to free Cerberus.
You may go, Deianira. You are free. Go back to your Hercules. Charon, take them back to the other side of the river so they may return to the land of the living.
But there is still the problem that Cerberus is hypnotized. You can be sure he won't come peacefully, you know.
That shouldn't create a major problem. All you need to do is show him this ring. Be careful, because Cerberus is a bit short-sighted, and you must hold the ring very close to each of his three heads.
I understand. I will do as you say. Farewell.
Go on your way, and good luck to you. You'll need every bit of it.
Strange, I told Kloppy to wait for me outside. And now he's not here. Where do you think he's got to around here? Kloppy! 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 Kloppy!
Look, there are hoof prints in the dust. Let's follow them.
So what had happened to him? Had they kidnapped poor Kloppy as well?
No, stupid, he must have been asleep. We heard at the start of the story that he's always tired.
That's right. Hercules and Deianira followed Kloppy's footprints, and at the end they found him. He was fast asleep on a rickety old bed in a dilapidated old hut. You can imagine how relieved they were.
Well, take a look at our young friend here. He satisfied his appetite at the apple tree in the garden, and then while we're risking life and limb in hell, what does he do? He overcomes his anxiety for us by falling asleep.
Poor Kloppy. Let's leave him to sleep a little more. You must be tired too.
Yes, you're quite right, Deianira. We have good reason to take a rest, and what's more, a couple of hours sleep will mean I have more energy to face the new adventure that's waiting for me around the corner, so I'll sleep a while before leaving here.
Why is it you're saying me? Aren't we coming with you?
No, my love. Believe me, it's too dangerous.
It's also dangerous for you.
For me, it's different. I'm used to danger, you know that. It's part of my nature. But I have to confront it and overcome it. Well, let's not think about that now. Let's enjoy this quiet time for ourselves.
I look for you in vain. I even don't know why. I was lonely among the people. I was living my one life.
You're the woman I was searching, and with me you come along. It's really big, this love of mine. Great, so great, this never-ending love is letting us with breathless, exploding inside us. Great, so great, this never-ending love is changing my whole life, is growing inside us. But this story makes you live and let you die, because when love's so strong and special, it could conquer even you. And you're no more ever thinking to anybody, only overpowering this love living inside us. This love living inside us. Love living inside us.
After a refreshing sleep, Hercules was ready to face his next adventure. Would he be able to free Cerberus from the two sly and slippery magicians? Or would it be them that would be the victors? Or perhaps it would be Cerberus who would kill Hercules if Hades' ring was not to work.
There's a great tower. Ancileo and his master must be inside, but where's Cerberus? I can't see him anywhere. I have to be careful because I have to show Hades' ring to each of the three heads, and that's going to be no easy matter, I know that now. Well, I don't see anyone, but it's a bit too quiet. I don't think it would be a good idea to take the open road. Better to climb around the cliffs if I don't want to be discovered by anyone in the tower up there looking round about him.
The idea to put Cerberus on guard was a stroke of genius, Master. That way no one can get in the way of our plans. We will become all-powerful, Master, and no one, I tell you, but no one will be able to stop us.
Modesty apart, my friend, all my ideas are brilliant. You will realize that when we are finally the masters of the earth.
Master, what is that object you're studying so closely? Another example of your genius, perhaps.
You could call it that, but this, my dear Ancileo, is also science. Now, this is called a magnifying glass. The world won't know about it for 1,000 years, but I've already invented it.
Oh, really? And what is its purpose?
Look, this instrument will make even the tiniest of things appear much, much bigger. For example, are you able to see that tiny mosquito on the table over here?
Yes, I can just see it, Master.
Excellent. Now take a look at it through this magnifying glass and tell me exactly what you see with your own eyes, Ancileo.
Goodness, Master, it's true. Now it's a monster mosquito. Fantastic!
So this is where they put Cerberus on guard. Right, now's the time to show Cerberus his master's ring. Look at this ring, boy. Look at your master's ring. Good boy, Cerberus. Your master was absolutely right. I can see that you've calmed down a little now. I'll just pull you up and we can be on our way home. All right now?
Showing the ring to the first head, he showed it to the other two, and in no time at all, Cerberus was sitting there, good as gold, and waiting for a command from Hercules. As he was in a hurry to get Cloppy back to Centaur City in time for the ceremony, Hercules decided to waste no further time and leave there and then, especially as it seemed that the two magicians hadn't noticed anything out of the ordinary. Everything was going well.
Come on, Cerberus. Let's go home to your master who's waiting.
Aha, Hercules! You thought you'd got away with it, didn't you, eh? But you had no chance, because our magical powers have found you out.
And don't be in such a hurry to leave, because I need Cerberus, and we can't possibly allow you to take him away. I'm terribly sorry.
Very well, my magnificent, wonderful magicians. Let's hear what you're going to do about it. I'm curious to hear.
I propose that you surrender the dogs to us, and then beg forgiveness on your knees, eh?
Not at all, my dear sir. I think the world is going to have to do without a certain Hercules. And you, do you like the idea? Because I most certainly do.
Oh, yes, I like it. Let's do away with him, eh?
Just come try it, you blustering buffoons.
What do you say, my dear Anchileo? Shall I turn him into a monkey?
Or what about turning him into a ridiculous owl? Or perhaps into an ugly, scaly lizard.
Perhaps a little pigeon would be rather more appropriate. Don't you think?
No, listen to this. I have another idea. Let's turn him into a long-eared jackass. Ee-aw! Ee-aw!
And if we transformed him into a parrot, can you imagine that?
In that case, if you will allow me, I think a nice fat black chicken would be better, eh? Clack, 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 clack! Clack, clack, clack.
Before you two get yourselves into a lot of trouble, you should know that this medallion was given to me by my father Jupiter to protect me against such spells, and I fear that anyone who tries will feel the effect of their own wizardry on themselves, so I don't advise you to attempt it.
Who cares what your precious medallion will do once I've turned you into into a flea? What a brilliant idea!
Oh, yes, Master. Genius, pure genius. It has to be a flea, a flea.
A flea it is, then. May the magic in me turn you into a flea.
You dare to challenge my power. Now see how your own magic defeats you. Master, where are you? I can't see you anymore.
I'm down here. Oh.
Master, he's turned you into a flea, but that's fantastic. Master, you must keep still a moment. You must keep still if you want me to take you home.
And that was how the two sly magicians learnt the lesson they deserved, and Hercules returned the docile Cerberus to his rightful owner Hades, and was finally able to reunite with his beloved Deianira. Aren't you happy?
What a tale. I like a happy ending, and you're a very good storyteller.
Go on, Pan. Tell us what happened next.
Well, Cerberus went back to guarding the entrance to the kingdom of the dead, while Hercules, Deianira and Cloppy finally arrived back in the city of the Centaurs, where there was great joy and celebration.
Oh, how wonderful! And so Hercules and Deianira got married.
Certainly. And Cloppy arrived in time for his emancipation ceremony. Hercules and Deianira were wedded, as Pin said, and they all lived happily ever after.
I'm happy for them too.
Thanks, Pan. That really was a wonderful story.
And you've been good listeners, which is something that makes me all the happier.
And I know, yes I know, from now you're mine. Highest Joe, your hand, then I take you away. In my heart, lot of love, for you, only you. Forever I love love you forever. Sing to all the people, my great joy is here. Yes, he's here.
I'm yours, only yours. It's not fantasy. My whole life I give you. I'll be your star. I will keep in my heart this sweet reality, and our wonderful love never ends. It is true, yes, it's true. Now is reality. All that we're dreaming of, now's reality. You're just waiting for us, always dreaming of you, and our wonderful love never ends.
Much has changed since the last Mortal Kombat tournament. Dark forces of Outworld have begun invading the Earth realm. These attacks are seriously weakening Earth's dimensional fabric, enabling not only Outworlders to enter the Earth realm, but warriors from other domains as well. Only the most extraordinary warriors could possibly meet this challenge. Liu Kang, Princess Kitana, Sub-Zero, Jax, Sonya Blade, Nightwolf, Kiva, Curtis Stryker. Driven by purpose and bound by honor, these are the defenders of the realm.
That's enough, Kiva. Hey, I've got work to do. Combat alert! There's a new rip in Earth's dimensional fabric.
Nightwolf, this is Liu Kang. Do you read?
Read and see. Satellite has you.
What is it this time?
Sensors are detecting cybers. That probably means Sector and Cyrex are behind this invasion.
Let us know when you have a head count. Out.
Mortal Kombat begins again.
Take it slow. With Sector and Cyrax, we're not dealing with mindless cybernetics.
They better have brains, because they sure be ugly.
Let's start toasting those freaks! Fire!
Kitana?
Liu Kang. You're all right. I was afraid fear is a far greater adversary than the one we are about to face.
22 cybers have entered so far. The dimensional portal is still open, so more could be on the way.
Not on my watch. We have to keep the cybernetic units from reaching the city.
Duh! No kidding, Stryker.
Up until now, we've kept civilians from learning about these outworld invasions.
Straighten up, soldier. Hey, I'm not your soldier.
Well, if those cyber cretins make it past us, everyone's ground meat.
We need a strategic plan of attack.
I got one! Combat time!
I must be a masochist to keep hanging with that girl.
I can't believe Blade's going again.
So what's new? Let's do it!
Back off, boys!
Thanks for watching my back, Jax. Now watch your own!
Gotcha!
Surrender, Princess Kitana. We are not only superior fighting machines, we outnumber you 20-1.
You have the numbers, Sector, but you lack the soul.
You had your chance. Terminate target.
You are nothing without soul and honor. Good form, Liu Kang.
Whoa, watch it, guys!
It's hopeless. We take out 5 of those ninja gizmos and 10 more show up.
Annihilate.
Sub-Zero. What's that sleazoid doing here?
Seems he's putting a big chill on the invasion. Let's back him up.
Are you nuts? We can't trust Sub-Zero. He's a traitor to his own clan.
Hey, I don't want to marry the guy, but he's giving us the edge we need.
I don't like this either, but we must eliminate the cybernetic units.
Then what are we waiting for? Combat time!
Sonya, finish them!
Stand back. I'm gonna seal the rift.
That ought to ziplock those cyber saps out of this dimension.
For the moment, at least.
This reunion could use an icebreaker.
We were not sure if we would ever see you again, Sub-Zero. You disappeared so suddenly. Yeah, we were wondering which side you were fighting on these days.
A well-placed jab, Sonya. It is true, I was once Lin Kuei and fought for the forces of darkness. But that was long ago, back when my brother was still alive. It has been many years now since Liu Kang faced my brother in mortal combat.
To win, you must use the component which brings life.
Oh, could I have beaten him without Kitana's secret?
It is over. What? We are finished here.
So, why'd you turn on your clan anyway?
Girl, your parents ever teach you the word tact?
After his death, I realized that my own brother was innately evil and without honor. I could no longer fight for what my clan believed in. That was when I decided to help you.
Then why the disappearing act?
In spite of what I knew, I was too filled with hate to go on. So I sought seclusion to try and find inner peace.
I guess what we're all wondering is, can you ever really forgive Liu Kang for icing your brother?
What Liu Kang did, he did to save Earth. He fought with honor and great purpose.
What I want to know is how you just happened to show up when you did.
My return was no coincidence. This little confrontation with the Cybers was nothing compared to what's about to happen.
Who sent you?
No one. I've come to warn you that Scorpion is on his way from Outworld to invade Earth.
You're certain Scorpion is coming?
Yes, but there's no way to be sure where the dimensional rip will take place until it begins.
You're not gonna believe him. How would he know anyway?
Because they tried to recruit me.
Well, good timing, Raiden. The fighting's over, girlfriend.
Don't start with me, Jax. I've been with the Elder Gods. We have another crisis.
Well, that's old news. Frosty here beat you to it.
Oh, so you brought word of Scorpion's impending invasion. Interesting.
Highly suspicious, you mean? Besides, who says it's true?
I do.
Huh. You may be the god of thunder and all, but you've been wrong plenty of times.
You really do have a death wish.
Let's see if Nightwolf's detected a rip.
Nothing definitive yet, but I'm getting negative ion readings in the dimensional fabric.
Then kick your jets and jam.
Hold it! We can't reveal the location of MK headquarters to him.
Hey, Sub-Zero's cool. Sorry. He's a warrior of honor.
Well, don't come whining to me if the Outworlders invade base.
Hey, babe, I'll take the invasion over here. I told you so's any day.
What is it now, Stryker? You know, backseat drivers are usually in the same vehicle.
Funny. Now remember, keep your nose down on the turns, otherwise you'll flip your craft. Do you read me? Hey! Put on that blindfold now!
Liu Kang, did you copy?
Yeah, I heard you. I still don't understand why I have to pilot this thing. I'd rather face 1,000 ninjas than a single computer.
Agreed. But we must all be experts at the Dragon Jets in case of an emergency.
I just don't want to create the emergency. Hang on, Katana.
Smooth, Stryker, real smooth.
Just a slight miscalculation. I'm totally in control.
I hear you, Kiva.
Wild animals have no business being pets.
With or without his cop's uniform, dogs still hate him.
Everyone knows those creatures carry all sorts of diseases.
What a hypochondriac.
It's okay, boy. Sub-Zero is a friend. Stryker, on the other hand, I saw what you did. Thanks.
Come on, Sub-Zero. We'll give you the 10-cent tour.
What the hey? Long as he knows the way, might as well show him our secrets, too.
Don't let her get to you. Sonya's okay. She's just...
Sonya.
It's a little more than that. Sonya lost her last 2 partners in battles with Outworlders. It wasn't her fault, but she still feels responsible somehow. She's hurting bad. we all deal with our pain a little differently.
Any irregularities in the dimensional fabric?
Trust me, we'll let you know.
I believed you to be a shaman, a man with great mystical powers, not...
A computer geek? Up until now, we've been able to drive all the invaders back to their own realms.
But lately, the attacks have become more and more frequent.
This constant stress is seriously weakening the dimensional fabric, making entering the Earth realm easier and easier. The rift's starting.
No, we're under attack.
Is it Scorpion?
No, the Nomad. Question is, how did they find you?
Do I have to draw you a map too? Sub-Zero betrayed us! I told you we couldn't trust him!
On my honor, I knew nothing of this.
Honor? Yeah, right.
Nightwolf and I will deal with Sub-Zero. The rest of you better hit the Dragon Jets and defend this joint. I don't recommend it.
It's going to be tight.
Better suck it in.
Time to kick some Nomad butt.
I don't understand how the Nomad entered our realm undetected.
It's a safe bet they slipped in with Cyrax's forces. The Nomad are the lowest life form in Outworld. Since when did you start hanging with Wastelanders?
When they tried to recruit me to help Scorpion, they must have tagged me with some kind of tracking device.
Can you and Kiva handle Sub-Zero? I need to prepare a portal to send the Nomad back.
Do what you have to. We'll be okay. There's someone inside.
It's Carbrak, their new leader. Now what?
Intruders inside. May need backup.
No can do. We have all we can handle out here.
You cannot fight the Nomad alone. Let me help you, Nightwolf.
Finish them.
Kiva! Now! Hold it, or I finish you.
Save the honor bull for someone who cares, traitor.
No honor, no victory.
Interior secure. Thanks.
Exterior too. But now that these nomad know their way here, I've got to ship them to a realm of no return.
Okay, where's that two-faced frigid?
Easy, Sonya. He just risked his neck to help us. There's no doubt left. Sub-Zero's one of us.
You were right about being tagged. They tracked you with this.
Let's see if there are any signs of Scorpion.
Now what?
Now comes the hard part. Eating crow. Look, I'm sorry I gave you such a tough time. It's just hard for me to trust anymore. I can't stand seeing people I care about getting hurt.
I understand.
Yeah, well, thanks. For everything.
Combat alert! Big time!
Scorpion.
Mortal Kombat continues. Much has changed since the last Mortal Kombat tournament. Dark forces of Outworld have begun invading the Earth realm. These attacks are seriously weakening Earth's dimensional fabric, enabling not only Outworlders to enter the Earth realm, but warriors from other domains as well. Only the most extraordinary warriors could possibly meet this challenge. Liu Kang, Princess Kitana, Sub-Zero, Jax, Sonya Blade, Nightwolf, Kiva, Curtis Stryker. Driven by purpose and bound by honor, these are the defenders of the realm.
Hey, can you make any more noise? You know, Kano and his Black Dragon thugs could be hiding right under our feet.
We need light. Darkness is their ally.
Huh. Some kind of theater. It's been a while since the last matinee.
But no sign of the Black Dragon.
Lou, Sonya here. You guys find anything yet?
Nothing. If the Black Dragon crime syndicate has its headquarters around here, they're doing a great job of hiding it.
They're under us somewhere, trust me. When I was in Special Forces, my old partner was this close to uncovering their underground digs. Before Kano and his stinking dragon goons blew them away. They're in the area, all right. And when I find that slimy snake Kano, I've got a major score to settle.
Well, Nightwolf said his radar detected some kind of powerful energy pulses coming from beneath this area, so it's probably something to do with the Black Dragon. Watch your backs and don't take any chances. Lou out.
Tough audience.
Sonya, are you all right? Combat alert. We need backup.
On our way.
Sonia! Sonia's been taken.
The Black Dragon?
It was too dark to tell.
What?
Don't be afraid. I'm not your enemy, although they are very near.
But who are you?
No, stay where you are.
Look, pal, you saved my life back there, and now I want to know who you are, so cut the hide and seek.
Stop! You see why I prefer to remain hidden. We've met before, Sonya Blade. I'm Cabal.
I'm sorry. I just didn't expect... What was that? Is there a portal down here? Hey!
Down there! Get them!
All right, then. Combat time!
No, you're too weak. This way.
What? Where are they?
Nice work. You let him get away again. The Emperor ain't paying to let Cabal make fools of us. So the next time he shows up, Kano is gonna have a special surprise for him.
We should be safe here.
Cabal, I don't get it. You quit the Black Dragon, so what are you doing?
I learned my lesson when this happened.
I'm getting something from over there.
More Black Dragon.
No, wait. It sounds like my guys.
Hey, there she is. Gotta be her.
Come on. Huh?
Sonia! Oh, girl, we thought you were toast.
Hey, not a chance. I don't fry so easy.
Nightwolf just barely tracked the signal from that thrashed wrist comm of yours.
Sonia, are you all right?
She's been hit. We better get her back to base.
And then you guys came running, and Cabal just disappeared.
I don't know. If Cabal's sneaking around under the city, how do we know he's not working for the Black Dragon again? He might have just put on a show to win our confidence.
It is suspicious.
No. I think the reason he's in hiding is because he feels like a freak.
Maybe that's because he is a freak.
Just back off, Stryker. He didn't ask to look that way.
Hey, chill, girl. You gotta admit the guy is a little bizarre.
How did Cabal end up like that anyway?
His friends turned on him. It was pretty brutal. Many years ago, Cabal was a loyal and valuable member of the Black Dragon, and one of their most ruthless assassins. But the Emperor Shao Kahn learned that Cabal was destined to reform, to become one of the chosen. So the Emperor ordered his warriors to annihilate him. They attacked him without mercy. Cabal narrowly escaped with his life, but he was left forever scarred and forced to rely on a respirator.
Hey, what's this? You know, if I didn't know you better, I'd say you actually cared about this guy.
In your dreams. I'm just allergic to your cheap cologne.
Hey, look at this. I'm detecting heavier power surges now.
It's from those same abandoned subway tunnels we were in before.
Exactly. It's as if someone were running some huge machine and drawing a tremendous amount of electrical power to do it.
It's gotta be the Black Dragon. They must be using the electrical grid from those unfinished subway tunnels as some sort of power source.
But why would they need that much electrical power?
I don't know, but maybe we'd better go back there and take a closer look.
Okay, that's it. You're right on top of the power source. Are you certain this is the spot, Nightwolf? I see no evidence of the Black Dragon.
Yeah? Then what do you call this?
The Black Dragon. The last thing my partner Wexler saw before that animal, Kano.
Wow, Nightwolf here. Go ahead, Nightwolf.
I'm monitoring your positions, and it looks like the power source we're searching for is right under your feet.
It's ripping a hole in the dimensional fabric. They've created a portal.
Hideyoshi.
Friend of yours?
He is Hideyoshi, deadliest of all Shao Kahn's assassins.
Kitana!
Cabal, I owe you another.
You all need time to recharge after your battle. I have a place the Black Dragon can't find. You are free to sit where you wish.
It's a nice place you've got here.
It suits my needs.
But why so hidden away?
From this place, I can watch the movements of the Black Dragon and do what I have to stop them.
So in other words, you've decided to wage your own private little war. Why?
The day Shao Kahn's assassins did this to me was the day I knew my life had stood for nothing. That my redemption must be born of my own crimes. That I was fated to haunt this subterranean world like a phantom, striking at the Black Dragon, vowing to destroy the very evil which had spawned me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
No. It is I who... Forgive me. My anger is meant only for myself. Certainly not for you. You, of all people.
It's okay. But don't you ever get a little... lonely here? Why not fight the Black Dragon above ground?
My appearance gives me little choice. The world above is repelled by what it does not understand. Even you at first. You were frightened, but not anymore, it seems. Why is this? When even your friends find me hard to look at.
Maggie. My best friend when I was 7. She had an accident, and she ended up in a wheelchair. Suddenly everyone started treating her like she was different. It hurt her a lot. And it drove me crazy. Why couldn't they see past that chair?
Unfortunately, there are too few people around like you, Sonia.
Trust me. When you know me better, you'll change your mind.
I hope I will have that chance.
Lou, Nightwolf here. I'm detecting more power surges in your area.
Not surprising. That energy beam that blew up our dragon jet turned out to be a portal. The Black Dragon must have built some machine to rip the dimensional fabric, and they're using the subway power supply to run it.
Makes sense. But these new pulses are 10 times the magnitude of the others. I'd guess they're about to open up another portal. A big one.
We're on it. Liu Kang out. Okay, gang. Rest time's over. Looks like the Black Dragon is about to use their new toy to open another portal. We've got to infiltrate their base and make sure they don't.
Cabal, do you know how to get us there?
Yes, but there are too many of the dragon, even for you. And their base is well guarded. The only hope is if one person can slip in undetected. And the logical choice is me.
Retina scan identification required. Place your eye to the lens. Identification confirmed.
Hello, old chum. Afraid I can't let you do that, mate. See, with this gadget, I can open portals to all realms. Then I'll amass armies for Shao Kahn. And for my own purposes. You know, Cabal, you were a fool to turn against the Black Dragon. I'm sorry for what Shao Kahn did to you, truly I am. But betraying your mates was an even bigger mistake. And now, I'm afraid you'll have to pay. The boys and Hideyoshi are gonna take real good care of you. And then your little pals, too. Bye-bye, baby.
Combat time!
Pulverize them!
Hello, baby. We meet again. Miss me?
Not as much as you're gonna miss your teeth. Bye, baby.
Sorry to interfere, Cabal, but Sonia wouldn't stop nagging us till we tracked you here.
She has a strong will. Now it's time to finish what we began.
So, lock, chums. You win again. For the moment. Oh, and here's a little going-away present for you.
Thanks again, Cabal. Hey, look, if you ever feel like joining up with us full-time...
I would be honored. But the time is not right.
Why not? Your home's been blown into space dust. At least you could stay here for a while.
Perhaps we had better...
Good idea.
I am so touched by your kindness. You've given me hope that others might see past my appearance. But I know what I must do. I'll find a new home and renew my battle against the Black Dragon and Shao Kahn's legions of darkness. And Sonia, I must do it alone.